Welcome to part 7 of Mandarin Blueprint's discussion of compound words. This is the penultimate video in the series, and today we're going to cover the subject-predicate word type. So this is when the two characters have a little mini sentence. They have a little subject-predicate. So for example, you have the ground. There's your subject of the sentence, this little mini sentence. What happened to the ground? It vibrated. So the ground vibrated. 地震. What do you think this means? Well, it's an earthquake. So when you see this type of word, you're essentially just setting up a very mini sentence. 眼熟. So your eye is a subject. The eye is familiar looking. All right, so that's a simple one there. 日, the sun. What happened to the sun? 日出. It came out, so it's the sunrise. 年. What happened to the years? The years are light. 轻, 年轻. Now, this one, when I say light, I don't mean like as in light versus dark. I mean light versus heavy, but metaphorically speaking. So when the years are light and not heavy, it's because you're young. 民主. So the citizens, what did they do? What happened to them? They ruled. The citizens rule. 民主. Democracy. 口. What about the mouth? What happened to the mouth? What did the mouth do? 口臭. Smelly. The mouth is smelly. Halitosis. Bad breath. I like this one. 日食. What happened to the sun? It got eclipsed. Now, 时 is a character that means food, but it also means, in ancient Chinese, it meant to eat. And so you can understand how this would evolve a secondary meaning of eclipse, because it looks like the sun is getting eaten during a solar eclipse. So very interesting how these subject-predicate words can work. And these aren't very common overall, but just bear them in mind as you move forward. And when you think, oh, okay, this word is essentially a subject and then what happened to it or what about it. And that's the subject-predicate, the 主谓是 type of compound word. Now, the final video in this series is going to be about affixed words, which is actually very interesting. It's a good way to wrap up the series, and it's highly useful. So stay tuned for part 8.